Yeah, we've got to figure out where we're going to put that. If I can get everybody into the gym and get your attention, please, we'll start the presentation in just a couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, if I can get everybody to come in, please, we'll go ahead and get started. Anybody in the lobby, if you could come in, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, first of all, I want to say what a wonderful group of student athletes here, and I appreciate your support of not only the volleyball team but the college in the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What an awesome picture right here. So I want you guys to have fun tonight, and we're going to have a fun celebration in here. And before I do an introduction, I do want to say thank you to Grace Harbor. Sometimes we throw monkey wrenches at people, but we appreciate you giving us the opportunity to take this time before we play the game. So with that being said, a lot of you are here for a presentation. I'm going to let the gentleman that I'm about ready to introduce tell you all about this, and it is a proud moment, and I'll say a few more words later, but like I said, I'm glad everybody's here. I thank the student government for their support. And with that being said, the first gentleman I would like to introduce is a good friend of mine. He is the executive director of the NWAC. Young man's name is Marco Azurdia. I'd like to have him come up at this time and share some words, I'm sure, about the President's Cup.
Thanks, Bob. As Bob said, my name is Marco Azurdia. I'm the executive director of the NWAC, and I'm excited and proud to be here tonight to make this presentation to Centralia College and to Dr. Frost, the president, and Bob Peters, the director of athletics. The President's Cup we instituted 2 years ago in that we want to acknowledge the academic work of our student athletes. And the reality is, there's three things that we talk about is character, competition, and community. And community, we would like our student athletes to be involved in the community with community projects. Two, we want our student athletes who want to compete. You're here tonight as student athletes, and the bottom line is competition happens whether it's in a court or it's in a classroom. The bottom line is you got to learn to compete. It's life out there is about competition. And you got to embrace it and you got to enjoy it. And the third thing is about character, is that we want quality student athletes who represent not only the NWAC, but your institution, your community, and your fans. I'm here tonight to present to Centralia College the President's Cup, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But before I do that, I'd like to present to Bob Peters and to Dr. Frost, the president here at Centralia College, just this box in commemoration of tonight's events. Bob and Dr. Frost.
Affirmation box?
And before we talk about the President's Cup and make the formal presentation to Dr. Frost, Bob would like to present you and Centralia Trailblazers this banner that you can hang up in the gym or wherever you want on the campus saying that you are the winners of the 2014 President's Cup for outstanding academic achievement. Yeah, in a minute, yeah. Okay. The President's Cup is based on achievements that student athletes have made in the classroom. Points are awarded for your GPA, for the credits you've earned, and for degrees or getting up to 72 credits. Those of you who are looking to play on at the next level know that 72 credits is the magic number in order to get to a 4-year level. And so it is our pleasure, and on behalf of the NWAC Executive Board, I'd like to present to Dr. Frost and to Centralia College the 2014 NWAC President's Cup for Outstanding Academic Achievement.
I just want to say something all the athletes know. As important as your performance is on the field and on the court, your scholarship, your service, the ethics you represent in our community, the example you set for the youth of our community is exceptional. We cheer you every time you play, but also every time you score high on a test, volunteer in the community. As a demonstration of that, our board president is here tonight with me. A second board member, Joanne Schwartz, is here tonight. There's 2 vice presidents in the office as well. The administration backs you solidly, and I want to thank you for all the hard work you do.
Thank you, Dr. Frost. In closing, I do want to take the opportunity, and I know most of them are over there. We wouldn't get this if it wasn't for this coaching staff and the people that find you guys and get you here and then kind of monitor you. We're very fortunate, I believe, to have one of the best coaching staffs in the NWAC, 4 of which are part-time, 2 work here. So those of you that understand that, they're on the fly a lot, but they have found some wonderful academic students, athletes, and it's just a great package. So my hat's off to you over there, wherever everybody else is. I appreciate that. And I do want to thank you as student athletes to take what we think is very serious. As Marco said, it's something that's not going to happen every year. My goal is to never let go of this thing, and I'm sure Dr. Frost is too. So I challenge you with that to begin with. So you sophomores, we're looking for degrees. Freshmen, we're looking for 3.8s or above. So I'll let you figure that one out as you go. But what a wonderful thing. When Marco called me and said we wanted, I kind of didn't know. I thought he was just calling me about something else, or maybe we had done something wrong. But, you know, when you look at the size of our school and what we've done, it's pretty amazing. And I believe we finished 2nd overall of all the schools. So pretty amazing deal. So at this time, to the board, I appreciate you coming here and showing your support. That's one thing you student athletes will find. We have one of the most supportive administrations in the state, and it's very pleasurable to work here. I thank all you guys coming here for covering it. Student government, as I said earlier, I thank you for being here. So with that being said, we do want to take a couple pictures here. I don't want to take too much more time, Grace Harbor, and I will, I guess, ask Marco to want to conclude anything, or are we good? Do you want to conclude anything, or maybe Dr. Frost does?
The one thing we forgot is a hand for Bob, right? He brought this home. Better get over there.
We're going to get a picture real quick. We're going to get one with Joe. Hey, we want you to get in the middle of the students real quick. Thank you, guys. We're going to take a couple quick pictures right there. President's going to get in the middle, and Dr. Dolezal and I are going to get the banner in front. Coaches over there, I know you're comfortable, but if you could please come over for a minute. We only get maybe once in a lifetime opportunity, so let's jump in this picture for me. Joanne, feel free to jump in there. Go ahead and jump in the corner. Thank you once again, and we'll be ready to play in about a half hour. Thank you. What's that? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I think so see what they want to do for the clock.
And now that that's over,